Good morning, guys, and welcome to our journey south down the east coast of Australia. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sailing with the Jameses. After an epic 350 nautical mile crossing across the Gulf of Carpentaria, we've made it to the top of Australia, the Torres Strait. This week kicks off with island vibes at Punsand Bay, a resort, a real coffee, and even a pool swim. Yes, you heard that right, in remote, rugged top of Australia. From there, we weave through the stunning Albany Pass, drop anchor in dreamy Margaret Bay, then sail to one of the most remote towns in Queensland, Portland Road. Population, 8 people. And the cafe there? Legendary. And just when we thought things couldn't get better, when we were there, we met the caretakers of a nearby island who invite us over for a visit. So of course we go. Buckle up, grab a drink of your choice, and let's dive into some of the wildest, most unexpected coastline Australia has to offer. We've just finished crossing the Gulf of Carpentaria, and we dropped anchor at Possession Island in the Torres Strait. Today we're hauling up the pick and making a short hop over to Punsand Bay, a spot we've heard about from cruisers and everyone has absolutely raved about it. It's a little hidden gem and a resort at the very tip of Australia, popular with both caravanners and sailors, and we can't wait to check it out. As soon as the anchor hits the sand, we're straight into the tender, buzzing to explore this unexpected gem in the middle of nowhere. First impression, this place is absolutely next level amazing. Welcome to Punsand Bay Resort, one of the most northernmost resorts in Australia. It's just a few miles from the Cape of York, the very tip, and it's remote, like really remote. This is as far north as you can get on mainland Australia, surrounded by coastline, jungle, and just at your doorstep is the Torres Straits. Punsand Bay is made for the adventurous, the travelers, the four-wheel drivers, the fishermen, and the sailors who make it this far. It's a pocket of comfort in the middle of nowhere, and that's exactly what makes it so special. There's beachfront camping, cabins, a resort, a restaurant, a bar, and that's become a bit of a legend, and some of the best sunset views you'll get in the Cape. For cruisers like us, it's super friendly. You can just anchor just off the beach, come ashore with your tender for a meal, a drink, and a hot shower. The staff here are amazing, and after weeks of remote sailing, this place feels amazingly luxurious. There's nothing else for hundreds of miles, no towns, no marinas, no shops. It's just a little slice of paradise at the edge of Australia. This is so wild, beautiful, and remote, and that's exactly what makes Punsand Bay so unforgettable. So we've just pulled the anchor up and we've left Punsand Bay. That was absolutely spectacular. That was mind-blowing, like what infrastructure's there, and it was so much fun. We've got the tip just right up here on our starboard side where we went to the northernmost tip of continental Australia, and then we're currently now underway and we're headed to Albany Pass.
That's right, just at the beginning of Albany Pass for sure to spend the night.
Yeah, and then we've got a weather window to head south.
So essentially the way it works, we've got 3 days of fairly good weather. The wind does get up at about 10 o'clock in the morning, so we'll just have to see how much it gets up and how comfortable it is. We might just be doing really small hops. But then after that, if we stay up the top here, the further south you get, the more weather windows there are, and we'll be up here for more than 2 weeks. So we decided we'll get down. If we can get as far as Princess Charlotte Bay, there's so many really close reefs, and there's layers of reefs before you go right in there. So we could move around even if the wind is up and hop from reef to reef if we get that far. So that's probably the aim.
Yeah.
There's lots of nice little sand atolls and places to explore down there. But we'll just see. If the wind gets up at 10 and it starts to get really uncomfortable, we won't make Princess Charlotte Bay. It's a few hundred miles south. Then we'll just stop a lot closer.
Yeah, and Albany Pass was that really, really beautiful one where there's like a really beautiful island and then the mainland, and it's just like a gorgeous strip in between, and the water rips and it's just gorgeous cliffs, and yeah, very much looking forward to getting back there.
Yeah, so we'll anchor at the beginning of it tonight, and tomorrow morning morning we'll haul the pick. Probably close to first light. The sun rises at 6:15 in the morning. We'll get up at 6. There'll be heaps of light to see what we're doing then. Go through the pass, and we might only travel for 4 hours. If at 10 o'clock it blows up too much, we'll stop. If it doesn't, we won't. One of the best things about traveling inside the reef is you don't get a lot of fetch. So fetch is long distances for waves and swell to build up. So when it's windy, it can be uncomfortable, but as soon as the wind drops off, it flattens off really fast. If you're out in where you're exposed to the ocean, if it's been blowing, you want to wait at least 24 hours before the sea will abate and calm down. Or inside the reef, we don't have to. It's a matter of hours. It just flattens right off. And it's very tidal, so it all depends what the tide's doing with the short, sharp drop. So yeah, we haven't gone against the trades much, and we haven't gone upwind much at all. So we're not sure how it's going to go, and that's why I can't give you a 100% plan. I can give you about 3 different plans, and we'll just see how the boat reacts, how we feel, and take it from there. If it's not comfortable, we won't push out. If it is, we will.
Yeah, and we are also back in the green zones as well.
Yeah.
So back in the Great Barrier Reef, so there's like all these different zones. So you can't fish, you can fish. So we're back into the and I was back into the zones, and I was so excited when we crossed the tip last time, because we can set the lure and forget. Like, you just leave it, and then if you've got a fish on, you've got a fish on. But now we're back to very mindful fishing again.
It is different though. The ocean away from the reef is a little bit of a desert. There isn't quite as much life out there, or things to attract life. So we got a lot less fish. The lures are out a lot more, but we got a lot less fish. So as long as we time it right inside here, we'll get a feed. We've got a freezer full of fish at the moment actually, so we need to eat that first. And yeah, we'll cruise south, and we'll let you know how we go though. Yeah, we'll take it from there.
So this is the tip of Australia right here, just between that gap between the island and the mainland. That's the tip right there. So I'm just up on that hill. There's like a little pinnacle point. That's the compass. And fun fact, like a week after we went there last time, they've changed the signs. It had a few bullet holes in it, and now there's a brand new sign there, right there, the tip of the northernmost tip of Australia. But also, I want to show you guys this. If you look behind me, it's nice, bright, sunny. It looks beautiful. And if we turn this way to that side of the boat, it's just started raining a bit harder now. It's there's clouds up ahead, and it's raining. It's really, really nice because we've been in Darwin, and it's been the dry season, so we have not had any rain for months and months. This is our first rain for like quite a few months. This is really, really enjoyable. I can't believe we're having rain right now. So we are arriving in the Albany Pass anchorage right now. The swell has died down like immensely. It's so calm in here. And then also the rain has gone as well. So everything is just like gone to perfect conditions. We're about to put the anchor down. We're gonna drop 30 meters. And it was really good holding here the last time we came through. All right, dropping. That's it, we're done. We're at Albany. morning we pulled up the anchor at first light. We left Albany Pass, which is just behind us over there, that island. To the right, that's Albany Island. And essentially we've just come to the tip, Cape York and the Torres Straits, and we've just turned right down the east coast of Australia. Right now we're just headed straight into the wind. The dial at the top, the pointer, we've got it dead on the nose at the moment, and we're just headed into it. It's about 5 to 10 knots right now of wind. Alright guys, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we're making really good headway. One of the things that I find so interesting is like when you look around here, it's all just blue, beautiful water. But underneath the water there's a whole bunch of reefs, and it's so populated, and there's so many reefs around. We're currently now in the DSA, the designated shipping area, and there's like a lane here. But yeah, I just think it's so fascinating that like underneath the blue water there's just spectacular reefs, and there's so many, and I'll show you them on the map. So I showed you guys the water. So you've seen the water out there, but then look at how many reefs there are around, and then as we go down there's more and more. Ooh. So many. But we are up here. This is Wizard Reef and Wizard Island, and then we're coming up to this corner and we're just going to take that corner, and we are aiming to go down here. That's the plans.
Hello, guys. Baby, what you got?
I've got a smoothie.
Good. What did I do?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm on watch.
Oh, and what? Why?
I'm just watching the boat.
Good. What? But why?
Why? Because the boat can't drive itself. And we're in all these reefs, and we're coming up here to the corner. We're going to be pretty close to that reef. Hello.
But why? Why do you need to?
Because we're headed south. We're back in Queensland.
Back in Queensland.
You were helping me on watch.
Am I?
Yeah. Here, let's get this chair.
Oh yeah, okay. Bye. Bye.
So the other thing on this run is that the weather has calmed down beautifully. The sea state is just gorgeous. So like this morning there was a few whitecaps and everything, and it was comfortable, but it's just like gone more and more smooth as the day has gone on, and it's just gone so beautiful. We don't really have any whitecaps. There's a few over there, but like the sea stays calmed down. This whole passage has been beautiful. It's just been so spectacular. We've lucked out on this weather. So we are on our way out of Margaret Bay. We are up at the crack of dawn because we are actually en route to a very cool coffee shop that's a little farther down. It's very remote and it's got hours and only a few days that it's open, but it's a very cool coffee shop that we want to check out. But we're just coming through some islands at the moment and some reef. There's a whole bunch of islands behind us. There's a reef that comes straight out, and where we were headed you could see the tide current and where the reef stops and where like the edge of the reef was, which is very close. But also this island right here next to us has a whole bunch of houses on it, and like wharves, there's moorings, and then there's another house down the point here. Like we're pretty remote here, and there's some really beautiful houses. Like someone must have this as a holiday house or something. Like come up here and go fishing in this beautiful area. But there's windmills, there's like 2 sets or 3 sets of houses that I can see through the trees. There's another one over there. It's really beautiful. And then on the other side, there's like a really nice beach. We just had a look through the Knockies, and there's like washed up tinnies and stuff over there. So this would be a really cool place to come for a holiday. Like I bet you not many people go to those beaches and beachcomb them, that you'll find some really awesome things on these beaches over here, like beachcombing. We're just passing what's called Middle Reef at the moment. It's just off of our right side. But there's a marker on it, and the marker, it's currently low tide, so there's a bunch of reef that's out, but the marker itself looks as though it's been hit before. Like it's not straight up, it looks as though it's been knocked by something, just a little bit out of lean. Yeah, there's that marker there, and then where we're headed is just straight up ahead here. We're almost to our destination. We're almost to a very unique cup of coffee.
Let's drop it here, bub.
Bridles on. There's the scope. Refueling before heading to shore. Are you helping Dad?
Yeah, I'm trying to set this up. I'm trying to get it in here.
Oh, the oil for the outboard.
I'm trying to get it in here, and I probably can't.
Still half full. Just a little bit away.
And then you can give that to Dad. Alright, so we're currently en route to the shore. When we arrived it was low tide, and now the tide has come in a bit, so we've got a clearance over the reef that is a fringing reef to the shoreline. And yeah, we're gonna head on over to the cafe. And this is yeah. We've heard so much about this. So this is actually called Portland Roads. So this is a very popular spot for cruisers to come who go all the way up like to Cape York. And despite the name, it doesn't actually have like a main road to it. It was originally named like Portland Roads as a safe anchorage for like ships. And Captain James Cook came here in 1770. So pretty unique that we're going here. But there is a dirt road that goes in and out of Portland Roads. Yeah, let's go check it out. Woo!
We've just dropped anchor at a place called Portland Roads. This is a tiny coastal town with a population of just 8 to 10 people, depending on the time of year. It's one of the most remote settlements in Australia, tucked between the rainforest and the reef on the Cape York coast. We took the tender ashore to check out the famous Out of the Blue Café, which is completely off-grid, solar-powered, and serving up some of the best iced coffee, iced chocolates, tacos, and chips. And seriously, everything was so delicious, so decently priced, and the staff were amazing and super friendly. From the balcony, you get a perfect view over the anchorage, turquoise water, rainforest, and a view of all the boats in the bay. And yep, there are definitely crocs around here. We even arrived on mail delivery day, and today some of the locals all band together to load supplies for a nearby island. And that is how we met the caretakers of a private island nearby who invited us over to visit the next day.
Okay, so we just had coffee and a bit of bite to eat at the cafe here. It's called Out of the Blue.
Out of the Blue Café, yeah.
It's literally out of the blue.
Absolutely fantastic. It's in the middle of the blue. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it was totally awesome. I was there ordering lunch and they didn't have ice cream on the menu, and so I got a chocolate milk and it has ice cream in it so Charlie can have some. She was really wanting ice cream, and they heard her and brought out a little bowl of ice cream for her as well. So
How nice is that?
so nice. Yeah.
There was 2 ladies there. They were so lovely. The food was so good.
Yeah.
The views were amazing.
Fantastic. And then Charlie accidentally spilt the chocolate milk and they made her another one free of charge. So super, super nice. I mean, you know, it's the little things, hey, they make a big difference.
And
Well,
it's like they've got a page in the back of the book that goes over like the 10 most common questions they get asked, because we are so remote. Like, people just might ask how many people live here, or what do you do for work, or and they just have a list of stuff. And it's such an interesting cafe.
It definitely is. Absolutely awesome and highly recommend it.
Yeah.
If you're going past Portland Roads and you're a little peckish, get some nice,
Decently
decently priced food. It's fantastic. And then go for a walk on a nice sealed roll to walk out the big feed.
Just check this out, guys. The whole road is sealed. So neat. And while we've been here, you think we won't see any cars pass, and I think about 4 cars have passed us so far. It's like a really nice community, really well populated. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's been waving to us. And right now we've just walked over to a boat to check it out. Some sort of boat over here.
It's a tug.
It's a tugboat.
Harbour tug, yeah, like a lion's boat. It's got steerable nozzles on it, so fairly manoeuvrable.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll be a towing hitch in the middle. So I don't know if back in the day used to help boats here, or someone's got it for a reason. But yeah, it's a little tug.
Wow.
Yeah, steerable nozzles. That's really cool.
She's got rolling chocks here. She's got a bit of a skeg going straight down. She's an aluminium girl. She's a beautiful thing. Okay, there's also toilets here, which are super nice. So we've gone back to the boat. That was such a treat at Portland Roads and the cafe just over there. If you're cruising the coast and you're coming up this way, we would highly recommend like trying to go there just for a stop. Just come in, anchor, and it's really deep, like pretty close to shore, and then there's a reef, and it's good holding. But yeah, that was just awesome, and for such a remote area, just, yeah, highly recommend. And we've got the sunset in the background there, and then one of the things this afternoon was that there was about a 1.5 meter croc hanging around just in the shallows over the reef and everything, and all the locals were like, no, it's a good thing, because there's a 5 meter croc that sometimes hangs out, and if there's a 1.5 meter croc, they're very territorial. It means the 5 meter croc is not there.
our original plan was we were pushing south, trying to get to a place called Lizard Island before there's a bit of wind coming for 4 or 5 days. But yesterday, after we were walking off our magnificent lunch that we had at the cafe, we met some people at the barge ramp loading a heap of building materials. So we jumped in and gave them a hand.
They turned out to be they're such nice people. And we got to talking with them.
Yeah, super nice people, and we got talking to them, and they own the lease to an island called Restoration Island, and they've invited us across there this morning. So in typical sailor style, we've changed our plans yet again, and now we're going to head across and check out their island this morning.
Yeah.
We spent the day on Restoration Island with the caretakers Stevie and Selena, and what a place this is. They have an incredible off-grid setup with huge veggie gardens, ocean views, and there's even a resident dingo who calls the island home. Both Stevie and Selena are ex-cruisers, and their love for the ocean and the cruising community really shines through. Restoration Island itself is full of history. It's where Captain William Bligh landed in 1787 after the infamous mutiny on the Bounty. It's also part of the Australia's Great Barrier Reef Marine Park. This island is wild, peaceful, and absolutely stunning, and it's a true slice of paradise off the Cape York coast. It's one of those places we'll never forget that we visited. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and join us on our adventures every week as we share our journeys sailing full-time as a family. A massive shout out to our Patreons. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you. If you are interested in joining the J Crew and supporting us making videos and content, plus getting some awesome perks like early access to videos and more, consider becoming either a member on YouTube or joining the J Crew on Patreon. The links are in the description box below, and tiers start at just $2 a month. Thank you so much again, and we will see you all same time next week. Bye everyone.